We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Murray. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete
for James Conner.
And they want to get him going early in this one because remember, he struggled throwing the football last week, and he's firing away to start this one. But that one was incomplete.
Second and 10.
Come on. 2-2, hot! 2-2, hot!
Murray going to throw. Pass completed to Harrison. And he slips it past the 30 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play.
Murray now to throw. He gets it complete to Nancy Perry. Takes this to the 45. Break the tackle.
Complete to A.T. Perry. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll run for the first time to James Conner. Good enough for the first down. The Cardinals are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on. There, how will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
On first down, it's Wilson to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Benson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Ready? It's Ken Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw now. It is no man's zone. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a 1st down.
17 yards.
So first drive here, the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Come on.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which is spending more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat.
Touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board 1st here tonight.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no thought of bringing this one out. They'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. There's Murray. They'll get that complete to Harrison. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
throw. It's Murray.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
6 yards to go.
Talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Deuce. Move. Hey, Ace.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Murray looking to change the play here. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. That sack goes to Boye Mafe.
Back at his own 49.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Murray now. Completion, just 4 yards.
That's a gain of 4.
Now.
Brings up
Charles,
3rd
Thursday
and
night
8.
game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with that early on.
The chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the Seahawks 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Easy. 2-2 what?
On 1st and 10 is counter. Able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now a 2nd and 2.
What? 2-2.
They stay on the ground. Here's the ball again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Omaha.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown. His first touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this this ball game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Get it.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
The middle now, it's Walker. He is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
7-7, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On play action, no throw. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Walker now with 1st and 10. A couple of yards as they move it from this very run to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Okay, break.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
19 Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete.
Milrose pass.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion was away. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Track. Ready. 60 vices. 19 tight. 19. Let go.
Now back to throw. 9 timers left.
and goal.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they start it right around the wall.
Intended for Ken Walker. Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Second and goal from the one.
Ready? Panther 6, Bravo 80. Good.
Walker once more. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Jason
Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra into it.
I agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them.
It's a gain of 11.
I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Murray. Not a sure one here, caught by McBride. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage out of the play, but did what he was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Omaha.
Throwing now is Murray. Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
It's a 10-yard
Hall in
loss.
there that time to
Brings
get him
up
to the
2nd
turf.
and 20.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually
line.
draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards and time on 2nd down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. And they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Blake Gillikin
on the
in
punt
punt
now on
formation
4th down.
for the Cardinals.
And now hit and kick out of bounds. They say right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. 20. 5. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
21.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Murray. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw now on 1st down. Ill-advised throw now. It's intercepted. These guys are ready to throw at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18
Osame in
Cardinal.
motion right.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man completely in the middle. That's Walker. Inside the 12. He's brought down. They catch him going good for 18 and a first down.
First down,
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now quickly here to Smith and Jigba.
Milrose
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he gets it inside the 10 with the middle. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost like a lightning bolt hitting this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. First and goal to the attack right here on this play.
Now,
Just outside the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and
6. Running back, it's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They look to throw here.
Touchdown,
Elijah Arroyo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point now coming from Myers. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They will slither by. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready,
Here's the
break.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they put them in cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of the game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time when you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitch complete. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down before it gets into enemy territory. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide.
Here we go,
and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that's a first down lead to 28.
Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're throwing plays geared to them. Not necessarily to the defense of this one's defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Murray's sets to throw. And there's incomplete.
Intended for
attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Big ace, big ace. Move. Empty. 2, hot.
Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation that we're playing, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. That is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrating unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 50-yard punt return touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because The guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off for the end zone. It's 2nd and 9 now from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the here's Murray. Wide open receiver, it's Harrison. Get this right, freshman Jerry before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Pressure comes, he's taken down. Seahawks defense. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard
Pass
line.
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
To throw is Murray. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for A.T. Perry.
Out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Under pressure, and Jones able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way. Don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
First and 10.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a more motivated group. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. Last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and assert its will over the other.
For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held out at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Cardinals' 42-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set him to throw. We'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
The
He
kick
just
is
did
good.
right there. And boy, it was
Makes the
perfect.
score Seahawks
Extra point up
49.
and through by
Cardinals
Myers.
7.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because it stalled out drives.
So you're saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
Frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Sit.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Stop.
Murray now. This will be swung out here for Conner. The return only 4 yards there in the play.
James Conner.
And that'll leave him with a 3rd
It's a
and
gain
2.
of 4. Makes
That
it
might feel like a
3rd
little bit of a
and
lost
2.
opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And he's going to be the Cardinals' first down as they're able to get the 3rd
It's a
down
gain of 2.
conversion.
And the Cardinals.
And that one was a lot of fun
first
right there
down.
because that was the game within the game.
First
3rd
and
and short,
10 at the
blitz was
40-yard
on.
line.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray over the middle to his tight end Roman. They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Two.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Second and goal from inside the 5.
You're 19. Set. You're 19. Hey, go.
Pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Conceding they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through.
Makes the score Seahawks 49.
They'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they recovered. They have. The risk reward, the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, they've got to just switch to their opponent.
Straight ahead, Walker. Powering his way forward. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 49 yards. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Kickoff for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught. It's the tight end Ryman. And he's completed at the 33, following a good pickup of yards
on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
What?
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Move. Let's go.
Here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Perry. Across midfield inside the 45. A catch and run good for 24 yards.
That's good.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
On a handoff, Benson running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Still going. And he'll take this one. Touchdown. Trey Benson, 43 yards. And the Cards get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Ryland for the extra
now
point.
Ryland for the PAT. Right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with the execution overall.
Take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Wow, 213 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was tackled at the 27.
I think this offensive line's got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Here we go, here we go. Hup.
Will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Myers connects on the PAT. This one was a while ago as he just ran on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
We're 19.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be their 3rd straight defeat.
His pass.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We're 19. Go.
From the gun, again to counter. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Hey, kill. You're 19. That's it. 12. Go.
Out of the gun for Sam. That's taken in. There's been tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cardinals.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
You're 19. Hey, hey, 120. Hey. Go.
And they will take a knee here.
You're 19. Okay. You're 19. Okay.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football